children. All right. I will call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, good morning. Please make sure you sign in. I should have told you that earlier at the back on the little bookshelf back there. And if you come to the podium, please say and spell your name for the record. We will start with any public comment for any subject not on the agenda that the Commission has jurisdiction over.
Good morning, Commissioners. TJ Gravely, Public Works Director, GRAVELEY. So last night we had our Solid Waste Board meeting, and for the last 8-9 months now we've been working on our business assessments. And in May we approved the business assessments. But one of the items on there was 100% disability for veterans getting a free assessment. We're working through the paperwork on that. It's been approved through the commission. It has been approved through the board with some minor details, changes. We just want to put that out there moving forward that this will be a process for us this year. It needs to be into our office. The paperwork has to be filled in our office by September 1st so we can get it to DOR for the November tax bill. So you're looking at a little over 2 weeks, something like that. But it has been discussed at great length for quite some time. But we just want to put that out there that's moving forward.
Okay. Can I make a clarification? It's for residences only.
Primary residence only.
Yes.
Primary residence only.
Not business.
Not if you own a duplex or something like that. It doesn't count on that. It's just your primary residence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Next up, we're going to have discussion decision, letters of interest. We have one for the library board and one for the museum board. I will go ahead and do the library board letter, and then Commissioner Randolph, do you want to do the museum board letter?
Sure.
Okay. The library board open position is, they are 5-year terms, and this is from Julie Swanson. To whom it may concern, I'm writing this letter to express my interest to serve on the Broadwater School and Community Library Board as trustee. I feel I'm uniquely equipped to serve on this board. I'm a lifelong bibliophile, and as a child, I spent many happy hours at the public library in my hometown of Manhattan, Montana. I have fond memories of Mrs. Morgan, the librarian, helping me find my next new favorite book. Every summer, I was excited to complete whatever summer reading challenge the library offered. My lifelong love of books and language led to a master's degree in communication disorders, and I became a licensed and certified speech-language pathologist in 2007, and have run a private pediatric speech therapy practice in Townsend since 2015. I consider it my greatest privilege to help children and families pursue the best possible communication skills, whether that means remediating a lisp, helping a child grow in vocabulary and syntax skills, or helping a nonverbal child find a method of connection and expression through whatever modality of which they are capable. The library is an integral part of any thriving community as it expands access to knowledge, information, and connection for everyone. I've wandered into the Broadwater School and Community Library many times since we moved here 10 years ago, and I've always been impressed with the selection available and the way the librarians create engaging displays and offer more than just printed books in order to meet the wide range of their patrons' needs. My children thoroughly enjoy the summer reading programs when they were in elementary school and use the library regularly as high school students. I would consider it an honor to serve on the board and would do my best to support the excellent work and the long-term mission of the library. Sincerely, Julie Swanson. Does anyone have any comments or thoughts?
I think she'd be perfect fit for it.
Okay. And we do have 3 county-appointed members on that board and 2 school board or school-appointed members. So this would be for one of the county-appointed positions.
So would this make that board full then?
Yes, it would. Is there a motion?
I would move to approve Julie Swanson to the Townsend Library Board for a 5-year term.
I will second that.
All right, there's been a motion and a second to approve Julie Swanson to the library board for a 5-year term. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? All right, hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those
Aye.
opposed, same sign. Motion passes. All right. Commissioner Randolph, would you like to do the museum board?
The museum board has had an opening, and this is from Shelley. Help me with her last name.
Do that.
Do that.
Do that. Okay.
I think that's right.
I think that's
it
what
is
I've
too.
said,
Okay.
so that's why I'm going to stay. Esteemed Broadwater County Commissioners, all of you, whether you know me or not, I am writing this letter to ask for your support for me, Shelley Duthart, to be on the museum board. I've been volunteering at the museum on and off and working out at Centerville Cemetery for the last 3 years. I'm a bit of a history buff and love spending time learning more about this place we live and love. I periodically write for MT43 about the cemetery. Linda Huth asked me if I would be interested in being on the board, and after careful consideration, I thought, why not? I'm capable of adding to the legacy of the county, even if I've only been here for 36 years, I promise. So I would much appreciate your support, and I won't let you down. And the museum board approved this last week at their meeting. So they are in favor of it. Shelley.
Okay. I think Shelley's a great fit for museum. I love her writing, and I love the time she.
They've been trying to get her
spends.
for a while.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think it's a great idea. I move to approve Shelley Duthart for a 3-year term to the Broadwater County Museum Board.
I will second that.
All right, there's been a motion and a second to approve Shelley Duthart to be on a 3-year term on the Broadwater County Museum Board. Is there any public comment? No. Any public comment? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. All right, wonderful. I will reach out to Julie if you will let your museum board know, or I'm not sure who does that, lets them know. Okay. Perfect. It's your museum board, by the way.
Yeah, I
said
noticed
that.
I happily accept.
All right. Okay, next up, we have discussion decision. And Allison Costa was not here today, but John Farrett is going to fill in for her. It's just for the
I'm just here as public.
public. Oh, okay, okay. Well, we'll talk about it, then we'll have you. All right. Broadwater County Extension Agent, fiscal year 26 Extension Services Agreement between Montana State University Extension and Broadwater County. So we do this every year with MSU. We split the cost of the extension agent, and I mean our contribution on our side is $39,000 for her role, and then Montana State University also contributes. Let's see. I think I'm right. I think I'm right in saying too that it also our contribution also supports Jessica Erickson's role as well, and so the total personnel costs from the county end is $73,183. There's about $10,500 in operations for a total of $83,698 total contribution from the county side. Again, MSU also contributes to half of the extension agent's salary. Is there anything you would like to add? Anyone?
I would just add it's the same dollar amount as last year.
Okay. Thank you.
So no changes.
Okay. Mr. Farrett, would you like to add anything? Make sure you state and spell your name, please.
All right. My name is John Ferret. That's Johnferrat. Madam Chair and Commissioners, thank you for your time today. I'm here to share a little information with you, and then I have an ask. I'm here wearing many hats today. I'm as a rancher, a 4-H volunteer leader, vice chair of the 4-H Livestock Committee, and as a citizen of Broadwater County. First, some of the information I'd like to share. We just got done with fair, so I've got those numbers. Whether our numbers are up, but our numbers in participation have certainly been up. We had another overflowing barn this year. We had over 59 families participate in fair, which does not include all of 4-H, just who participated, with over 800 entries. Our livestock sale grossed over $365,000 into this community in less than 2 hours. That's one hell of a scholarship fund, if you ask me, for these youth in Broadwater County. I must say that I do believe that 4-H is the #1 and best youth development program in the world, which is why I volunteer for such. As a rancher, well, I guess, so those are just some of the programs through Extension. As a rancher, I own and operate my family's century-old ranch. With Extension, they provide hay and forage testing, water testing, nutritional advice, certified weed seed-free inspections. Allison hosts rancher roundtable events, pesticide points, applicator points. These are all things that my family has depended on for years and years in Broadwater County, and it's invaluable to have that link with Extension in our own county. As a citizen of Broadwater County, I have participated in Big Sky Big Leadership, another extension program that Allison has brought us. That, I believe, is invaluable. It has touched teachers, county workers, state workers, and expanded volunteerism in this county beyond belief, and has made people just the best that they can be for the future to come. She provides babysitting classes. Some of the things on Extension that we see is an FCS side, Family and Consumer Sciences side. There's a small acreage program, estate transfer and information. The programs that Extension can provide to this county go on and on. So with that information that I'd like to share, now I have an ask. While I hope that there is no qualms in extending this contract this year, as a volunteer with Broadwater County for 4-H and other things that Allison has put on, I in no way have any problem with what's happening in this county right now, but I have seen this need for a long time, and I believe now is the time to act. This county's population and use of resources can easily demand the use of a second extension agent for our county, whether that's to expand the ag program, expand the 4-H program, expand any of those programs. We are simply maxed out at what we can do in this county, and we have services that this could do so much more. So, like I say, I hope there is no qualms in signing the contract today. I would look forward to working with the Commission in the next year to try and find ways to make that a reality, to work with you and Allison and the MSU Extension Service to try and expand that contract, to try and get a second agent in Broadwater County. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I don't know enough about how MSU decides where they're placing extension agents. I don't know enough about that, so I'd be happy to learn more about that, like how many they
the conversations I've had with Allison on that and with other extension professional, it's not like there's a population quota or anything like that. It's a need, and the agreement with the county, basically, as far as how I understand it. Like I say, I think we can demonstrate that need wholeheartedly, very easily in this county. It would just be to continue that contract then with the county. So,
do extension agents have to be full-time? Can there be part-time extension agents? I don't know enough about the program.
Yeah, I guess I can't speak fully on that one. That would be the same problem with anything when trying to hire a part-time. What would they do with their other part-time? Those sorts of things, right. And I think we could definitely benefit from another full-time agent. Personally on that, our fair goes off without a hitch due to countless volunteer hours. I've traveled to many fairs and counties and been involved in other extension programs around the state. There's very few counties that have that core group of volunteerism like our county does. Now, while I wish that would continue forever and ever, I have a fear that someday that core volunteerism might slide, which would in turn maybe affect all those programs that I discussed today. So I guess that's my desire, to have the help of another full-time agent. And like I said, I would be happy to work with whatever it took to try and make that go forward.
Okay, Commissioners, did either of you have any questions for John?
I do not.
Okay.
Certainly deserves some research.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anything else on the contract for the extension agent?
I don't have any questions.
I do not either.
Is there a motion?
I would move to approve the fiscal year 2026 extension services agreement between MSU Extension and Broadwater County.
I will second that.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second to approve the fiscal year 2026 extension services agreement between Montana State University Extension and Broadwater County. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for talking. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Please reach out if you have any questions.
Okay. Okay, up next, we've got discussion decision, TJ Gravely, Public Works Director, Road Department Collective Bargaining Agreement.
Good morning again, Commissioners. TJ Gravely, Public Works Director, Graveley. Basically why I'm here today is this little house cleaning to sign the CBA with the road department. County Attorney Bratcher has looked over this, as I've sent it to obviously the Commission and to Kevin to review. J.D. Olson, who is the union rep, could not be here, and the steward is actually working, so I guess I will bring it to you guys to sign, even though it is not my baby. I don't think there should be any questions on this. We've gone through this in great detail, I guess. I do have a clean copy for you guys. Do you have any questions before I give it to you?
No.
Contract is through June 30th of 2028, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, we've all seen different versions of this edited, a couple meetings about it, so I'm familiar with it, and I think we all are good enough to.
I mean, we've been in the
Move
meetings.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to get it off our plate,
Yeah.
out the
Agreed.
door.
Great. Yeah. I think
Yep.
we were okay with how everything turned out. And thank you. Let's go ahead and do a vote on it first. Is there a motion, please?
I would move to approve the road department collective bargaining agreement through June 30th of 2028.
I will second that motion.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second to approve the road department collective bargaining agreement through June 30th, 2028. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. TJ, I'm going to sign this. Can you get a copy to Angie? Thank you. She will need that for all her.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Lindsay,
Mhm.
do you want me to have JD sign this before I give it to Angie? I'll have to scan it and send it to him,
Yeah, I think that's fine.
and then we wouldn't have to do anything else.
That's fine. And if she needs like she needs an immediate copy, it's on the website, right? It's posted, so, yeah. Thank you. Okay, next up, oh,
I will be recusing myself for the next two.
okay. Okay, next up, discussion decision, Nicole Brown, Community Development and Planning Director, Riser Family Transfer Exemption Request, Section 15, Township 7 North, Range 2 East.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nicole Brown, Broadwater County Community Development Director. I actually have a written request from Miss Kathy Foote, who is the personal representative for Mrs. Riser, requesting that you table this discussion for 2 weeks. Ms. Foote was unable to be here today, and so she said in 2 weeks she will
Okay,
be able to attend. So,
okay. Commissioner Randolph, do you have any issues with that?
Nope, not at all. That would be August 27th.
yes, ma'am, that is correct. August 27th.
So it'll be back on the agenda August 27th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I don't think we need do we need a motion to table?
I don't know, I don't
It's
think
like
so.
hit and miss
Allison's
now.
not here, I can't text
I
her.
know.
I don't believe you need to
Okay,
table.
well, we will go ahead and table this until we hear more. We'll plan on the 27th. Let
Yes,
us
ma'am.
know if that changes, please.
Indeed.
All right. I think we all had, no, we should be right on time. Okay, we are good. All right, next up, discussion decision, Nicole Brown, Community Development and Planning Director. Deech, did I say that right? Deech?
That's how I would say it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Deech Boundary Relocation Exemption Request, Section 4, Township 2 North, Range 1 East.
So, Commissioners, as you stated, this is the boundary relocation request from the Deech family. I have a staff report here. I know you have had an opportunity to read the staff report. You viewed the documents, the boundary relocation certificate of survey, as well as the affidavit. This is within a subdivision, so it's a boundary relocation request within a subdivision. And just to summarize my staff report, if that's okay, Madam Chair. The owners are Gerald and Michelle Deech. They own lots 180 and 181 in the village at Elk Ridge, which is in southern Broadwater County. They own the two lots. They're simply moving the boundary, the property line, I should say, between the two lots, between lot 180 and 181. They're moving it north, or requesting to move it north, 8.31 feet north. The reason for this exemption request, there is a small structure approximate to, very near the boundary line. It's not over the boundary line, but it's very near the boundary line. And they're just wanting to give themselves a little bit more of a buffer between the two properties. So there is a outbuildings and looks like a home on lot 180. And lot 181 is the lot to the north that is vacant. So that's essentially, in a nutshell, the reason for their boundary relocation request, just to give a little bit more of a setback between the building and the property boundary line. So I know that's a very brief summary, but
No,
there's
it's fine.
really nothing more to
It's
add
fine.
in this situation.
Appears to be a pretty simple
Yeah.
transaction.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I did not have any questions on this. It seemed very straightforward to me. Commissioner Randolph, did you have anything?
Did not,
Okay.
no concerns at all.
Okay. Is there a motion? Excuse me.
I would move to approve the boundary relocation for Deech Yes.
Okay, I will second that. There's been a motion and a second to approve the Deech boundary relocation exemption request. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
Great.
All right.
Thank you,
Very
Commissioners.
straightforward.
Simple day. Thank you.
We get to leave on. Right, that was the last scheduled item, so we just have some consent agenda items. We do have, we did receive a letter for the hospital district, and the hospital district right now is, it's there, they have to have a board to make some decisions. We obviously don't have a hospital district anymore. We did approve Don Langlanay and Vic Sample to re-up their positions on that board a few weeks ago. Since that time, we had a letter of interest from a resident. Her name is Kim Rickard-Smeltzer, and she wanted to participate either in like the hospital foundation or hospital board, or hospital district. So she did talk with Vic Sample, and I think they would gladly have a third person. It's better 3 than 2 always for any decisions. Again, they're not doing too much. They're kind of managing the funds. They're looking, working with legal on how they transfer those funds and what those funds can be used for back to the county, since they are tax dollars from that district. So Kim's letter, I will read it into the record here. Dear Commissioners, please accept this letter as my interest in the Old Broadwater Hospital District Board. I'm very interested in being on this board and assisting the 2 existing board members, Chair Vic Sample and Board Member Dong Langlanay. It would be an honor to serve alongside the current board and contribute to the advancement of healthcare in Broadwater County. I have a strong commitment to our community, believe the Hospital District Board plays a vital role in ensuring health and well-being for our residents. My background in community service, combined with my organizational skills and dedication, would allow me to meaningfully contribute to the board's mission and ongoing projects. I respectfully request that Broadwater County Commissioners consider appointing me to the Old Hospital District Board. Thank you for your consideration. I think we're safe doing a 3-year term on this. The board, and she is aware that the board, after a few years, may, I don't want to say, what's the right word, disband? I don't like the word disband, but like be discontinued.
Dissolve.
But it all depends, yes, all depends on the district and what happens with the official district. So there's going to be some decisions and some people needing to work on that as well. So the board members are important. Is there any thoughts, any other comments?
Nope, I think this would be great.
Okay. All right. Is there a motion?
I would move to appoint Kim Rickard-Smeltzer to a 3-year term on the Hospital District Board.
I will second that.
Okay. There's been a motion and a second to appoint Kim Rickard-Smeltzer for a 3-year term to the Hospital District Board. Is there any public comment? Any public comment? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. I will let Kim know that she's officially on the Hospital District Board. Okay, we do have some claims. And some minutes. I'll do the claims since I've got those. Okay, first claim is for $297,600.30.
I move to approve the claims in the amount of $297,600.30.
I'll second that.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second to approve claims for $297,600.30. Is there any public comment? None? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. right, next set of claims is for $24,187.76.
I would move to approve the claims in the set amount.
Oh, very nice.
I second that.
Very nice. All right, there's been a motion and a second to approve claims for $24,187.76. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Very good.
Right, I remember.
We're just going to wonder why we haven't been doing that in a very long time.
I have no idea why it stopped.
Because the confusion usually comes when we're trying to say it a second time and I've got an
Yeah.
off number.
Trying to write it down fast enough.
Exactly. Okay, next set of claims is for $14,914.25.
I will move to approve claims in set amount.
I'll second that.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second to approve claims for $14,914.25. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. All right, next set of claims is for $1,019.62.
I move to approve the claims in the set amount.
I will second that.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second to approve claims for $1,019.62. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. All right, this next set of claims are large, and that's because it's all part of the airport project that's going on. It's for $410,566.39.
I move to approve claims in set amount.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second to approve claims for $410,566.39. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Okay, last thing, we have minutes from July 23rd and July 30th.
I would move to approve the minutes from July 23rd and July 30th.
I second that.
All right, motion and a second to approve minutes from July 23rd and July 30th. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. All the heavy lifting. Jeez. All right. Do we have anything else?
I Excuse me, I forgot to mention in public comment, Crow Creek Road has been open, but as of today, Weasel Creek Road will be open. Forest Service has done their work faster than they thought they would.
Wow.
So all those roads are completed.
Nice, okay. Perfect. I don't think we have, can't think of anything else.
I don't have any.
Okay, all right. With that, we will adjourn.